I'm Kat Pavlovoda, my pronouns are she, her, and I own Cake Plus-Size Resale. And I'm just going to take a few minutes to tell you about my business, what we do. I have some photos and things. And then, knowing you have up to 10 minutes, if you have any questions, you're welcome to share this with me at the end. So, for plus-size shoppers who have often been left out of the fun of thrifting, Cake Plus-Size Resale provides affordable, sustainable, plus-size fashion and body-positive community. We are located in South Minneapolis, near Lake Nokomis, kitty corner from Hot Plate Breakfast Spot, if you're familiar with that. We just celebrated our 7th birthday this fall. So it's a long time to be a brick and mortar, making it, sometimes just barely. And it's also wild to think that so much of my business life with this shop has been during pandemic or like pandemic adjacent times. As a side note, we're a team that's like pretty COVID cautious, and we still are one of the only businesses around that requires masks to shop inside. And it's like a collective decision from the team. So yeah, it's been a weird and wild ride, but yeah, here we are. A little bit about Cake, who we are, what we do, etc. We're a resale shop, so we buy outright from folks. That is the only way that we get inventory. The only thing in the shop that is not secondhand would be sunglasses. And then recently we got some merch, so like some tote bags and some stickers. I will highlight those at the end of the presentation. But other than that, everything is secondhand. Sometimes things do come in new with tags, but it's all items from other people's closets. We're an all-gender shop, and we are plus-size exclusive, so we start at size extra large and up, prioritizing as much as we can those larger sizes, because as any of you know, if you shop for larger sizes, in resale spaces, it is really hard to find good stuff, especially as you require a larger size. We have a brick and mortar storefront, like I mentioned, in South Minneapolis, and then we also are very invested in online options through the website. Through our social media, we do a lot of direct sales through our Instagram stories, honestly. We're posting lots of items there, both as style inspiration and for sale. And then folks can call the shop and pick up, or we invoice folks and send things all over the US. We also do a much smaller amount now, but we'll do like Facebook Live sales from time to time, special events, special shopping events, things like that. And we are, as a space, just like really deeply involved in our local fat community. That's a big, if that wasn't the case, I wouldn't be interested in running a shop. And so that has really informed a lot of the decisions I've made as a business owner. I will say too, so I started selling clothes online in 2014 in a little Facebook fan page where people could comment and buy things, and have grown a lot since then. But my shop used to be called Cat's Closet because I'm Cat. And then in 2017, when we got the brick and mortar, we rebranded to Cake Plus-Size Resale. So my history selling clothes online and in real life has just been, a long one. And this year marked 10 years, which is pretty cool. A little bit about me. There's some things here about who I am and what I'm up to, but I will also just take a moment to mention this last thing here, which has been mentioned. But I had the opportunity to kind of pay it forward in a business development, business strategy way this year, developing a training series for resale business owners through Reuse Minnesota, and an accompanying handbook that's available to anyone, anytime, online. I really was so overwhelmingly excited to be selected for that project because it brought all the things that I like and think I'm good at together, and also allowed me to create what I wish existed when I started my business. So that's a really, really special opportunity, and one that I hope can maybe continue providing those trainings for folks who can use them. A little bit about my team. We are a strong and mighty team. Throughout the years, it's kind of ebbed and flowed. It started with just me and one other person. At our highest point, we were at 6 folks. Now we're, at 6 not including me. Now we are at 6 including me. This is our most recent little fall photo in the middle. We are into Halloween stuff. I've learned as a business owner to just really let my team lean into the stuff they think is fun. And lately it's been like Shrek stuff and Halloween stuff. And so, like holidays, schmolidays, but like Halloween, they're really into it. And so we've been doing a lot of things like that. Pop-ups when we can. We do events like I mentioned, and our biggest, most known event is our Fat/Pool parties in the summer. I'll share a photo of those in a little bit, but this photo here with the three of us is me and my two co-managers at that event last year. Our primary, bread and butter is plus-size clothing. We're also into accessories as well, and really prioritize things that are going to work for our plus-size folks. So wider width boots, necklaces, bracelets that are going to fit a larger body, that kind of thing. We buy everything outright, and we offer a few other kind of services and other iterations of opportunity to buy clothes at Cake. We do style sessions, which are one-on-one shopping appointments with either me or one of my co-managers, Pasashia, does them as well. It's an opportunity for folks to have that one-on-one time and just be able to come into the shop and have a rack of clothes pulled for them, and an expert that can help them work through, trying things on, deciding what's going to work for them. We also have started doing mystery bags a couple of years ago. That was like a pandemic idea that has really blossomed, and a really fun way for us to curate little collections for folks, for them to share a little bit about what they're looking for and for us to find things. I found that I really become almost an accidental expert in plus-size fashion, but particularly in sizing. I could offer a whole TED talk about how, and many of you who wear clothes, so all of you, probably could attest to the fact that sizing can be so arbitrary. And my experience is the larger the sizes go, the more confusing it is, and the more brands lie and pretend that they have things that they don't. And so being able to help folks and be an expert in how those sizing nuances work it makes us really well suited to do mystery bags, but also just well suited to serve our customers. And then we do events as well, the Fat Splash being the most exciting and notable. Here are some photos of things that we're up to. We, like I mentioned, share a lot of outfit inspiration on our social media. We're always displaying products in a way that allows folks to see what we have to offer, but also think about, oh, I have a chambray top. I could style it that way. I never thought about that before. That's something I hope as well that we are doing for our community. I follow a lot of resale shops on Instagram, and many of them are just like, here's this dress, cool, okay, move along. And we're like, okay, but wait, here's this dress, here's what you can wear it with, and here's some things to think about along with styling that, maybe, hopefully, relying on things you already own as well. There's photos in the corner there from our website. Top corner is from a style session that Pasashia did with a customer. Oh, and then in the middle there, you'll see that person at a table. The last couple years, we've welcomed folks into our shop to do pop-ups, which has just been really fun. And that's an opportunity we allow folks without a table fee or anything. They're just welcome to come in, sell their stuff, and we're happy to help amplify their business to our community. And then our Fat Splashes. So in the year 2018, I thought, could I do a fat pool party? Would people like that? People do it. And I found a bougie Airbnb and negotiated can we just use the backyard and the bathroom? And sold a few tickets, and it became a pretty wild success. And so then, ever since then, with a couple of years off during peak pandemic times, we've been at the Jewish Community Center in St. Louis Park. They've been an awesome venue for us. And the last several years we've had at least 200, last year we had 2 events, one with 150, one with 200. So yeah, 300 to 400 folks coming together for these events in the summer. It's been really, really fun and something that we're known for. I think that is, and then I just wanted to share with you, I mentioned a little teaser earlier, a very small number of new things in our shop are some pieces of merch that we've added to our collection, and so this is something kind of new to our shop that we're excited about, especially for gifting, holiday season, that kind of thing. Okay, that was a quick little rundown of Cake Plus-Size Resale, and if I have a few moments, you're welcome to ask me questions if you have any. Yes?